The Great Candy Caper. Once upon a time, in the cheerful little town of Sugarville, there was a boy named Charlie. Charlie had the most curious eyes you'd ever seen, always sparkling with wonder and a hint of mischief. He loved everything about candy, the swirls of colour, the sugary scent, and especially the way it melted on his tongue like a dream. But there was one candy Charlie had never tasted: the legendary Rainbow Swirl Pop. It was said to be the most delicious lolly in the world, and the candy shop run by old Mrs. Sweetums kept it on a special golden stand. One sunny afternoon, as Charlie wandered into Mrs. Sweetums' shop, he saw it, the Rainbow Swirl Pop glimmering like treasure. He stared at it, mesmerised as the sunlight danced across its dazzling colours. But then he noticed something else: the hefty price tag. He didn't have enough money. A pang of longing struck his heart like an arrow. And that's when a tiny voice in his head whispered, "Take it, no one will notice." Charlie gulped. He'd never stolen anything before, but temptation got the better of him. With trembling hands he reached out, snatched the lolly, and slipped it into his jacket pocket. His heart thudded in his chest like a drum as he darted out of the shop. The moment Charlie stepped outside, guilt began to wrap around him like a tight blanket. He didn't feel proud or happy. He felt horrible. His sparkling eyes dimmed, and the candy in his pocket seemed to weigh more than a rock. He hurried home, unsure what to do. But that night, as Charlie lay in bed, staring at the lolly on his bedside table, a vivid dream swept over him. In the dream, Mrs. Sweetums appeared holding an umbrella shaped like a candy cane. She didn't yell or scold him. Instead, she gave him a sad look and said, "Charlie, candy is meant to sweeten the world, not steal away joy. Let your heart decide what's right." Then she vanished in a swirl of sparkles. When Charlie woke up, he knew what he had to do. With the lolly in hand, he marched back to the shop, his stomach full of butterflies. Mrs. Sweetums was arranging jars of jelly beans when he walked in. "Mrs. Sweetums," Charlie said, his voice trembling, I took the Rainbow Swirl Pop yesterday without paying for it. I'm really sorry." Mrs. Sweetums paused, then smiled, a kind smile that warmed Charlie like sunshine. "It takes a brave heart to admit a mistake," she said, "and I appreciate your honesty, Charlie." Charlie offered her his piggy bank full of coins he'd saved up. "I'd like to pay for it," he said. Mrs. Sweetums chuckled. "You've already paid me with your courage and integrity. But I think you've earned this." She handed him a Rainbow Swirl Pop free of charge. From that day on, Charlie became a hero among his friends, not because of the candy, but because of his honesty. And whenever he saw the Rainbow Swirl Pop in the shop, it reminded him that doing the right thing was the sweetest reward of all.